Hey, boys and girls. It's time for Uncle Jay Explains the News. Now here's the guy who helps little minds understand big news stories, Uncle Jay.
Hi, boys and girls. Well, there's a lot of news going on right now, but we're going to focus today on just one of the biggest stories. And it's Uncle Jay's news word for this week. The word, it's a word nobody wants to say or hear, and the word is recession. This is the official word for when the economy is bad. Everybody avoids this word, and even when the media uses it, they try to put the best face on it. Now, the government especially cannot say this word. They'll say things like, there is a growing concern that we are approaching the start of possible indications that signal the initial warning signs of an increasingly genuine worry that we're headed straight towards the likelihood of conditions that historically have implied the preliminary commencement of a mild but sustained economic climate that under certain circumstances might be interpreted as possibly resembling a recession. Now, boys and girls, you should expect certain things to happen during certain numbers will go down. You should expect some disturbingly low numbers in the news stories that you see. Other numbers can be quite high, but that's not always welcome. Sometimes big numbers can mean big worries. In fact, sometimes everybody and his mother is out there trying to downplay those uncomfortably high numbers. Now, please don't go worrying too much about a recession. Because the economy, boys and girls, is a little bit like you. It gets sick sometimes, but it gets well again. And it grows. And as it grows, it learns from its mistakes. Okay, maybe it's not exactly like you or the way you're going to be. And now, boys and girls, it's time to answer one of your news questions. This week it comes from Chris in East Peoria, Illinois. Hi, Chris. Chris writes, Dear Uncle Jay, it says in the news that the government will be sending out checks to everybody to help the economy. Where is the government going to get all that money? Thanks, Chris. Well, the answer is in Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. President Lincoln said, government of the people, by the people, for the people. The government is us. We pay taxes to the government ourselves, and then we spend it. Now, actually, we spend about 100,000 times more than we take in, but don't you worry about that. We are the people we've been paying for. Don't forget, you can see more news questions and answers at Uncle Jay's website. Send your questions to Uncle Jay at UncleJayExplains.com. Check back every Monday when Uncle Jay explains the news. And remember, a good kid is good news.